politics. Me and Charleston, showing everybody. We used to go around the state of Texas, going to juvenile facilities, talking to the kids inside. But we had a particular curriculum that we were teaching. And we got to a certain stage in our curriculum and we wanted to show this movie in society. They wouldn't let us show it inside the facility, even though it was approved through the state. Well, we asked them, what we got to do to be able to show this movie? It's in our curriculum. They said you got to change policy and change laws. So that's how we sought out those change laws, because that's how I got into politics and where I am today.
Okay.
So, a little bit about myself.
My name is Jose Rodriguez, friend of Charles. We go back 30 years. Was the first juvenile to ever be sentenced to 30 years for murder here in San County. And that's what we did for juvenile. We come home in 2013. Started in high school, Charleston. I started getting into the juvenile system, talking to these kids, trying to show them the roadmap of where I've been. What to do, your choice of what to do. This is where I was, this is where I'm going.
I'm Billy Wings. I run Kingdom Content. I'm a content creator. We're based around a video production and marketing company. We film Charleston and Blueberry's podcast every Tuesdays and Thursdays. We work around with multiple different companies, from the corporate companies to music. But the main goal I started the company was mainly just to bring God into the creative space, to be able to show people that you can move by God and still be creative and do the fun things that you can do. We like the cool people to work with. I say we're the cool people to work with whenever it comes to the marketing side of things. Marketing can be real boring and things like that, but we just make it fun and cool.
I'm Ed, because I don't want to get them in on. I'm from St. Louis, man. I just got one heck of a testimony, I guess you could say. And this beautiful angel here, my wife, booked a trip. I didn't know where I was going. But about a year ago, I started watching Charleston White on Instagram, and he boy had me laughing. And one time I got in on one of his calls. I ain't gonna hijack the meeting, but I just got to put it out there. I got in on one of his calls, and he used to hang up on somebody real quick when he in his character, and he hung up on the dude, and I picked it right back behind. I hit it, and he added me on, and that first time we talked for about 30 minutes, 40 minutes, and I was supposed to give him my information. He was gonna give me mine. It didn't happen. And just up here last Wednesday, or this week, Wednesday, he was on live again, and I said, bam, I'm gonna get on there, and I had the opportunity to show him that the God blessed me, and your scripture, my wife's favorite scripture, God blessed me with a school, a church, and a big old house that I had intentions to do one thing with it and couldn't do it. And I had Charleston live. I said, Charles, man, I got all this stuff, man, I don't know what to do with it, man, really? I'm doing this, doing that. And while Charles was doing it, when he looked at it, he was like, whoa, man, you own to something. Don't sell it, keep it. You got everything Omar got begging people for money for. You already got that stuff. I said, yeah. He said, man, I'm going to come down. I said, well, you can't come down this weekend. And it's just this week. Testimony time. He didn't come down. He said, I can't come down. You can't come down this week because my wife done booked me a trip and I don't even know where I'm going. He said, well, you coming home? I said, yeah, I'll be home. So I didn't know where I was going. This is a true story. My wife kept it in her mouth for 2 weeks. Wouldn't tell me where the hell I was going. Got to the airport, gate 10, it said Dallas, Texas. I said, damn, I'm going to Dallas. Called my cousin, man, you got family in Dallas. Aunties I ain't never seen. And I say, damn, that dude Charles White, I was just on the phone with him Wednesday. We're going there, I'm going to be here. Let me contact him. And I contact him, and I'm here. And I leave that story, man, for y'all and the good Lord to understand how all this comes together, and I'm meeting all these good people here, man. I'm just almost want to kill myself, And I like the character. I love that character. He beat Charles the White Man, man. That wild boy be out me triple. How he keep it 100. But since I came here, man, the way he showed me, look, I love the man. I love that dude, man. Don't know, but he's like family to me, man. He got me up here. He treated me no kind of way other than love. So my respect and hat go off to him and everybody in here. because we see niggas y'all following this. I mean, y'all, we,
Right.
it's a reason. And I'm going with that, man.
Yeah.
I know I'm well. You can move around, man.
Over there.
Over
How
here.
y'all doing? My name's Carl Cover. 31-year-old from Fort Worth, Texas. I originally, you know, seen the Facebook stuff coming out of Fort Worth about Mr. Charleston, and you know, like you said, a lot of people got caught up in the character, but you know, I was always taught to, you know, just sit back and listen, you know, just listen, not necessarily to talk. So, you know, I just kept listening, and everything that I was confused about, you know, stuff that I didn't really, you know, understand about myself, about what was going on around me, like listening to him kind of helped me, you know, helped me do that. So he let me in the beginning, you know, edit some of his videos, and because I have a technology background, or I said creative arts background, and so let me edit some of his videos, and from there, you know, I took what I learned from learning how to do it from him, and you know, just try to utilize it for myself as well. So, you know, forever grateful and glad he invited me.
Now you got a pop YouTube channel.
Yes, sir. Now my channel hot. I didn't want to throw that in there. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Go ahead, though.
I would say, my name is Dan. I'm from Dallas, from Garland to be specific. I'm turning 22 on Valentine's Day. Some things about me. I mean, I listened to Charleston White was saying on a podcast, and I agreed with some of the stuff he was saying. I like the fact that he is able to use the internet to be himself, and something that's like important is like a lot of people growing up, like my generation. Our parents just gave us phones and stuff, so like we didn't get the chance to like really know ourselves or like know a lot of stuff about life and stuff. So something I want to do is try to start up a YouTube, and like I'm trying to get my CDL so I can put on a lot of people from my country. I'm a first generation immigrant. My parents were immigrants here, and I mean there's a lot of newcomers coming in. I want to start up like a CDL because a lot of just like teach them the ropes, show them ways how to get involved and stuff. Also, I used to be a mortgage loan officer, so I know how to get people pre-approved for mortgages.
22 years old.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just trying to. Just trying to do what I can. So, just trying to do what I can for our people, and just trying to show the way, like, of how life really is, and trying to show them that we can be as much as we can. You know, we only live once, so.
Then I got an 18-year-old construction worker who rap Spanish and English. Never been in trouble, so. But I'll explain all that later. Why I pick everybody, why we are here together. So go ahead.
Hey man, I'm Anthony Dewberry, man. I'm the co-host with Charleston, man, on Game Related. We've been knowing each other for over 30 years, man, and I mean, we did time together. I did 18 years. I got locked up when I was 15. So, but we came home with a mission, man. When I got out the second day, Charleston came to me and was like, hey man, this is what we finna do. We finna get back to the community, man. But ever since then, I've been home 11 years, man. He been doing the work. And every time he called me, I'm there for him. So, you know, hey, we here now, man.
And I'm Mayhem, the mentor. I'm out of Dallas, Texas. I'm a youth mentor. I'm a servant leader. My main job is to teach young people character, development, entrepreneurship, financial literacy, American history, and manhood. I also did 17 years in prison. You know, I'm an overcomer. I was a special ed student. You know, my parents died, I got all the boo-hoo sad stories that kids want to hear, but I also graduated college with honor. I graduated college 3 times. I got a degree in horticulture, computer science, and a degree for business. I also own and publish my own book. I write books on black history. My first book is called Black Massacres. It's about all the black massacres like Black Wall Street that they don't talk about, that we need to talk about. This is a history that they probably don't want to talk about, but I talk about it in a digestive way, or understandable way, where I don't condemn anybody for what happened. I tell this to teach us reality about the adversity, what real adversity is, and how we overcome to it. A lot of times we think our life is hard because we don't read history. Our life's a lot hard. This is hard life. Our lives, our problems that we have today, these things right here, when you read our history, it will make you say, our problems aren't that bad. We can deal with the stuff we got going on today. But it will give you a sense of how far things have changed, and it will also give you the power. A lot of these black massacres was behind the black vote. I teach young people about how to be responsible. Education is important because it teaches people how to protect you. The most important protection in the world is education. Education keeps people from violating you. So that's my mission, is to teach young people how to be responsible. So Charleston White you know, he gets known for being a character. But like I say, when it come down to putting in work, this is what, you know, I do all the stuff that, you know, community-wise, you know, so when he calls me to go into a school or go talk to a kid that's out of control, or a kid that don't want to relate to him, I'm plan B, you know what I'm saying? I can talk to anybody, or I'm willing to talk to anybody, you know what I'm saying?
He
Can't help
hired fire
everybody.
at the airport. I don't know how he got the clearance, but he worked out the airport.
So, but you know, God has given me with a lot of blessing things. But my overall objective is to understand that I'm a servant leader, and I'm here to teach young people how to stay out of prison, or just to be a man and lead their family, man. But that's it.
Yeah.
So whatever He calls me to go out here and deal with these kids, or deal with, you know, true adversity, and teach men a character, because that's what I look at him. And I relate to him because I know we serving leaders, and we have a true desire to go out here and teach young men the right way, despite what everybody say, despite the critics, whatever. He care about young people just like I do. So
Yeah.
that's why he my brother. So he, you know, he can't do no wrong in my eyes.
My name is Damian Robinson. Played 9 years in the NFL. From Dallas, Oak Cliff to be exact. I caught the first gun charge in the NFL with an assault rifle, but I was able to beat the case. I just feel like that throughout my whole career, I worked with juvenile delinquents. You know what I'm saying? Worked with the prisons, the kids. You know what I mean, like that. And since I've been home, I do the same thing. I still work with the kids, but more at-risk youth. I got one of the top AAU select basketball teams in the country. But I take the kids from the inner city, from Carter, Kilmore, Side. Got some kids from Fort Worth I deal with too, and you know, just try to help them change their life. You know what I mean? And, tell them the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Right.
Because I feel us as black people, you know, we don't get told the whole story. We just get told the good, but we don't get told the good, the bad, and the ugly. Just be successful and win, but don't nobody tell you how to deal with the losses to come back to be, because you got, it's part of your testimony. I mean, you know what I'm saying? You figure out who you are when you go through something. Since by the time you wouldn't know nothing. So it ain't a loss, it's a lesson. You know what I'm saying? But through that, you know what I'm saying? I watched Charleston, and it was funny because I seen somebody that I felt finally was on the same page I was on. You know what I mean? Giving back to the kids. I don't care about no bullshit, all the Crips, blood, all that. You know, I'm not against that because I got family and people around me. But I'm just saying, are we leading our young men and young people? You know what I'm saying? Where are we leading them to? And we know what comes with the world, the streets and everything, but what are you really giving back? So I want to be a person that give back, lead the right way. God first, you know, I'm a soldier for the Lord.
Yeah, he reached out to me immediately. He kind of heard about what we were doing, man. So, you know, him and man Mikey Krabs, I'm gonna let him introduce himself to, you know. They reached out to me as well, so.
Yeah, I go by Jerome Music. You know, I'm a rapper from Dallas. And really, I'm just really about where I can. You know what I'm saying? I've been following Charleston for a little minute. You know what I'm saying? And I just like what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna support wherever I can support it.
Yeah, they got a young brother, man, that play the piano and sing opera. That's rapping out of Carter High School. And the only reason he joined the opera class because he was home, but he's a star. So yeah, I got to meet that young brother, man. Who wrote, man. So there go my dad right there from the Little League football team. What's up, Pop?
How you doing? How y'all doing? My name is Christopher Slaughter. I'm originally from Waco, Texas, but I've been living in Dallas area since 2009. My story is similar. Me and Charleston travel the same roads, from the juveniles to the group homes to the TYCs. The only difference is he was able to take what he learned from there and came home and use it as a weapon. And my same thoughts over the years, I never knew it. I've heard of it. I never knew it, but when I came home and to the young mother talking about getting in the trucks, it's an easy thing to do. Because I'm a living proof of it, you know what I'm saying? But started driving trucks, I looked up, my son started football last season, and one of his coaches that I met was a legendary dude that I knew from down in the system. I knew about him, never met him. I just heard his name, Doug McKinley Ferguson. Next thing you know, my son is up under Dewberry. Dewberry and Charleston got a connection. You know what I'm saying? So I got to work alongside Dewberry. I met Charleston through Dewberry. You know what I'm saying? And I've been on Charleston ever since he grew up on YouTube. He speak what I feel. You know what I'm saying? So, and I commend him a lot on that. And so, I've been born to make up with him. And I ain't nobody, but I am somebody. I can show my testimony. I can hand out sack lunches. I can, you know what I'm saying? I'm just a background regular citizen dude, but he takes my phone the other day, gave me this location. And I came in late, you know what I'm saying? I was my son last about it, man. He was going to have to make it. And I wanted to be here, you know what I'm saying? This is the opportunity I feel, you know what I'm saying, to be amongst greatness. I didn't know I was going to be amongst who I'm seeing right now, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just honored and grateful to be amongst greatness. I just want to be the best and follow the vision.
Go ahead, man. I go with the tactical guy.
Making one of the first African American gun owners with FFL and equipment motor store. That's my elder from the time that I grew up, Jesse. I'm local forward out of Eastwood, trouble team, turn my life around. Been on Jesse for a while, took over Charleston, but sometime last year. So anywhere that me and my store we can support, I support.
Just retired out the all field, man. 30 years in the all field, and opened up a gun store. So I just want to help promote the gun store, but also teach gun safety to young black children. Responsibility of a gun. Most of us don't know a gun until we kill somebody. We don't ever really get to shoot target practice that we shoot in there. So and I got another guy that you met with the curriculum. So we have an actual gun curriculum to teach them more better. So man, I picked everybody according to their background. So I wanted to put together a super team of individuals that we can go to the school, whether they want to rap, play sports, play football, play basketball. So I got NBA players who have reached out to me as well that have agreed to fly in and visit. I got Shannon Briggs, a former heavyweight champion, who have agreed to fly in and visit. So I put together what I think my kids pay attention to on a daily basis, and hope that we can make a connection. After that, provide resources, right? Provide an alternative, right? So rather than sending all of our kids to a state juvenile system, we got a school, we got a church, and we got a home. We can say, hey, we can send them up there and get them out the neighborhood. If it's court order, we gotta be there, right? So we create alternative resources to what the kids don't have, and we don't need funding. So I think that's what makes it special. We're not asking for no money. We got men that really want to do this. So
I just want to thank everybody for being here. Me and my partner work for the police department in the gang intervention. So the way I describe it is, we don't wear handcuffs to work. We here trying to give them the game for free. Kind of like we buried Charleston and Jesse. We're just trying to give them the game for free, tell them what to do, what not to do, so they don't get that tag put on them. So that don't follow them when they do go into the system or out here on the streets when they do got the regular gang unit that works the streets. So I appreciate everybody being here. I'm not gonna go into my testimony while I'm here. I kind of shared it with him, but I believe it's the reason why God put me here to do what I've been doing for the past 6 years in the gang unit. I've been in the gang unit for 14, but doing what I'm doing now the last 6. I've been knowing Jesse, met Charleston through Jesse, and through that connection, we just been doing stuff in the community. Whenever he called me, it don't matter what time of the day or night, I'm gonna answer. If I'm at work, not at work, I answer, and we're gonna get done whatever needs to be done. So I just appreciate all you brothers and that's here. I'm just ready to do the work. I know I can't do it by myself. My partner can't do it by himself. It takes a community, and I appreciate this community that shows up.
I'd just like to say, my name's Mark, but I feel honored also to be here and be a part of this. I don't know if y'all know or not, but I'm a white guy here. But that's how I look at it too, and the thing is, Charleston White. To be honest with you, because that's what we're here for, right? To be transparent and real. It's like, there's a lot of mixed talk about you you know, everywhere, you know, whether it's community, the PD, whatever. And it's like, well, you know what, I'm not gonna base my decisions until I get to know, right? And that's what we're really about, is we need to know people. We can't judge people just from what we hear or, you know, just surface things, right? We gotta actually really get to know the person's character and all that. And I hope that's what you guys can see in me, or get to see in me, is my character and my heart and where it lies. Because I just want good. I want our kids to be good, and that's what my heart, my passion is. And you know, some of these kids don't have a chance because they're not being given the opportunities. Like one person you said about education. I mean, how important it is to have that knowledge. Knowledge is the most powerful thing that we can have. And so that's where my heart is, and I hope that's where you guys can see it in me. And yeah, I feel honored to be part of it.
Each generation of black people forward have always had a top white cop. Whitehead come from the project, being the community love Whitehead. Cowboy. So we understand. You recognize the spirit. You're in a real important position. You're like a gatekeeper of prison. So I was just talking to him. When the gang file tag shakes a kid, you know, that's hard time. So you know, you guys, shake futures with that tag. So I know y'all understand that. So I know that's why we really asked you to be here. We didn't want him to come by himself.
I ain't gonna lie, this is my partner, so I know they look at us and they like, you know what I mean? I can probably relate more, but I know it's hard. So when he started letting his heart out, I know some of the kids they can relate to it because everybody got feelings. I don't care how hard or how stiff you are, everybody got feelings. So that's what he brings.
We equip him by he learning the culture firsthand.
Yeah.
Where they can't tell him no bullshit.
Right.
Then once he understands the importance of the character, you can get past any kid's defense system by knowing who his favorite rapper is. Know your favorite rapper, then come back knowing the song. You know what I'm saying? You'll let his guard down, and you'll connect with it through that. So just teaching him different, you know, tools, man. You know, to equip him to be very effective in the game. So that's it, man. Y'all ready?
Charleston. One thing, when they come to the hood, Venice, Madison, and Brooklyn, they have a school teacher.
Oh, yes, ma'am. Yeah,
and they also have an alderwoman. And my brother is an alderman in the city.
Them city officials like our city council.
Yeah.
So I think the restaurant, this is my good friend, Ms. Daisy. I wanted to support a black business, so I figured this would be our meeting spot, man, that we need to meet to kind of help the sister out, you know, the hurt from the pandemic.
Amen.